Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices, whether it's commercial or residential. Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
If you've been part of Lockhart ISD, you probably know the name Connie Amaya. After 46 years serving our schools, she's still giving back literally. Each year, she and her foundation give away free backpacks to Central Texas students. It's all about breaking down the barriers and telling kids, we've got your backpack. If you would like to help keep it going, you can visit conniesamaya.org and make a donation. Every bit helps.
Kent Riddle Properties is the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the 2022 to 2023 season and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
Rebecca Pulliam State Farm Insurance Agency, located at 201 South Main Street in downtown Lockhart, Texas, has proudly been serving the Lockhart and surrounding area since 2013. With over 50 years of combined insurance experience, Rebecca and her team are here to help with all your insurance needs. While Rebecca is not working, you can catch her watching her two girls cheer and play volleyball, or serving on the Lockhart ISD school board. If you're looking for insurance, give Rebecca Pulliam State Farm Insurance a call at 512-398-3355.
Angie's Snacks, located at 2502 South State Highway 80 in Luling, Texas, is open on Sunday to Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. and closed on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Angie's Snacks offers a wide variety of authentic Mexican snacks as well as refreshments. On Sundays, Angie's Snacks serves a special plate. Be sure to go and give Angie's Snacks a like and follow on Facebook, where the Sunday special plate will be posted prior to each Sunday. Whether it's the craving for a Sunday special plate, cool refreshment, or an authentic Mexican snack, head on over to Angie's Snacks and let Angie take care of that craving for you. KJ's Embroidery is the place that can make your embroidery dreams a reality. If you're looking for embroidery work for business hats, shirts, or patches embroidered with your business logo, owner Randy Ellis can get you lined up. From a handful of items to bulk items, KJ's Embroidery is the one to call. Check them out on Facebook to stay up to date with all of their current work. If you would like to reach out to KJ's Embroidery for embroidery work done, you can send an email to kjsembroidery@gmail.com, or you can call them at 830-263-2447.
At Lockhart Warriors, we are a select nonprofit sports program tailored for athletes who aspire to compete at the highest levels. Our focus is on providing an affordable pathway for dedicated athletes to access top-tier competition and develop their skills in a challenging environment. We cater to those ready to embrace rigorous training and competition, pushing the boundaries of what they can achieve both individually and as a team. Our program emphasizes resilience, strategic growth, and dedication, ensuring every athlete has the opportunity to excel. Our ethos of pride, personal responsibility, and daily excellence underscores our commitment. At Lockhart Warriors, every participant is prepared for the demands of elite competition and equipped with the skills and mindset to succeed in all aspects of life. We are more than just a sports program. We are a launchpad for future leaders in sports and beyond. For more info, head on over to lockhartwarriors.com.
Welcome to LTX Inflatables. Bounce, slide, and celebrate. We bring the fun to your backyard. Whether it's a birthday party, school event, church gathering, or just a sunny weekend, we offer safe, clean, and exciting bouncy house and water slide rentals for all occasions. LTX Inflatables serves Lockhart and the surrounding areas. We offer affordable rates. With on-time delivery and setup, our bouncy houses are sanitized after every use. Perfect for kids of all ages. And even the young at heart. Let us help make your next event unforgettable, because every celebration deserves a bounce. Call LTX Inflatables at 512-787-2631 to book your next bounce today.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle, with 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart. Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
If you're looking to cherish that special moment in photos, Warren Yanez Photography is the one to call. Warren Yanez is a very talented young man with the inspiration and determination to capture the photos that will create everlasting memories. In June of 2025, Warren was voted Best Photographer by the National Student Leadership Conference in Washington, D.C. Warren Yanez Photography has flexible scheduling with shoot locations available within the Lockhart area. If you are interested in having Warren photograph yourself, your family, and/or pets. For more info about availability to schedule a session and for rates, you can contact Warren at 512-855-3106.
The SARGE Sports Network presents the Quantum Towing 2026 UIL Realignment Show, brought to you by our main sponsor, Quantum Towing. And now, live from the Texas High School Coaches Association headquarters in San Marcos, Texas, TD Tom Dunn, the coach Amado Galvez, and Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome everybody to the SARGE Sports Network for the Quantum Towing 2026 UIL Realignment Show. As you can see on the top right corner, we are 16 minutes and 30 seconds away from the new district group, from the UIL reclassification or realignment.
Realignment of the districts.
Yeah, I'm being joined by the coach Amado Galvez.
This happens every 2 years, and we're very, very happy to be here and very, very excited.
Oh, yeah.
Big news for Lockhart. It could be a big year for us next year if we get the district that we want to go into.
Oh yes, and we're going to be joined here pretty shortly by Coach Maldonado, as he's going to be revealing the district for Lockhart.
Yes.
And they should be bringing us the packet here in a little bit.
Like they say, Sarge, we're going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, or straight from the lion's mouth. Yeah, there's no horses in Lockhart. There's lions. So we're going to hear it straight from the lion's mouth. And we'll be joined shortly by T.D. Tom Dunn and Eric Lugo of the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. But right now it's me and the coach. And, Coach, we had a tough season this past year for Lockhart Lion football. Of course, Coach Maldonado's first year in a very tough district. But, you know, one thing that I had spoke to him about is Lockhart may have finished 1-9 in district overall, but this didn't seem like a 1-9 team. This seemed a team with purpose and something that they're going to be building on for years to follow.
Yes, sir. This is for the next 2 years. They change every 2 years. And we don't know what's going to happen in 2 years. We could have another high school by then, hopefully, or we could stay in the same place and unfortunately move up to 6A.
Yeah, unfortunately. And speaking of this past district, of course, let's go through what transpired in our district. Of course, Austin Anderson, the Trojans, were the district champs in the season 10-2, 7-1 overall. They defeated Friendswood in the by-district round, 35-34, before losing to Barbers Hill, 45-30. A&M Consolidated finished second with a 9-3 overall record, 7-1 in district play. They defeated Crosby, 27-26, and then lost in the area round of Port Arthur Memorial, 44-27. College Station started the season at 0-4, and get this, Coach, 0-4 still made the playoffs. They defeated Angleton, which was an upset, 42-23, then defeated Beaumont United, 51-7, before losing in the regional round to Port Arthur Memorial, 45-24. And then the fourth place finisher in the district, the Weiss Wolves, they defeated LaPorte in an upset, 42-35. Weiss finished 10-3 overall, 6-2 in district play. And defeated LaPorte 42-35, defeated Lufkin 52-14 before losing to Barbers Hill in the regional round 34-31. Rest of the district went like this: Hendrickson 5-5 overall, Hayes 5-5, District 1-9, Lockhart 1-9, Lehman 1-9, Cedar Creek 1-9. And big shout out to Cedar Creek, Coach. 43-game losing streak comes to an end as they defeated Lehman 35-28. So
yes,
you know what that means, right? They get to start a new one next year. So, no, congratulations to Cedar Creek, of course.
Awesome,
43 games
job.
is a long time. 3.5 seasons, pretty much.
And kudos to those kids and coaches for hanging in there.
Yeah.
And just keep fighting. Because even when we played them, they gave us a good game for the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave it all they had. And they have very much to work with, but what they had to work with, they did a great job. Congratulations to those coaches and players.
Oh, yeah, and they played to the very end. That's what I like about a team like that. You know, they know they're struggling, but they played to the very end. Of course, Lockhart beat them 38-0, but the way they were playing, you could have sworn it was 38-37. So, and of course, with the UIL district realignment coming up every 2 years, there's always going to be predictions or projections of where teams are going to be played at. Of course, we took a look at our very own Lockhart Lions and where they're going to be played at. Be placed at, and we'll take a look at one of those predictions right now. Of course, we'll talk about real quick, Coach, the reclassification and realignment. Of course, at the beginning of the snapshot, when they got the district set up, they had to do an update of Conference 5A Division 1 and Division 2. Previously, Division 1 was 1830 to 2214 in students to be in class 5A Division 1, but they readjusted it to 1870 instead of 1830 to 2214. Now, why would they make a readjustment like that, Coach?
To balance the schools. That you don't want to have too many overloads of schools in the 6A division or in the 5A division. So they try to balance it out. That way you have an even number for all the schools.
Yeah, and fortunately for the Lockhart Lions, it did not affect us as we were still inside the range. And, of course, no schools in the area. It mainly affected schools up in the North Texas area, so nothing really changed in our predictions. But right now we got the Texas High School at Texas High School Sports on the X feed, of course, formerly known as Twitter. This is the way they got two projections for Lockhart, Coach. Of course, the first projection they had us Anderson, McCallum, Cedar Creek, Smithson Valley, Lehman, Lockhart, Seguin, and Victoria East.
Ooh,
now that's that's a tough one right there. Of course, Smithson Valley's a powerhouse team and
defending state champs for one state back to back.
Yeah, back to back, and of course, Seguin, Victoria East would be the additions as well as Austin McCallum, and their second prediction was pretty much the same thing with the exception of Smithson Valley in there. Austin Anderson, Austin McCallum, Cedar Creek, Lehman, Lockhart, Seguin, and Victoria East. Now, Coach, out of these two, which one do you think would be the more closest to what we got going on?
I gave up a long time ago trying to predict what UIO is going to do. You think they're going to go this way and do this, and they turn around and do something totally different. I mean, it's very unpredictable. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I gave the example of just a couple of years ago, Gonzales, which is down the road from us, was the same district as Robstown. If you know where Robstown is, they're next to the border of Mexico. They were in the same district. So, UIO does not look at the distance. They look at schools.
Yeah.
They say, hey, here's 5 schools here. Let's put them together.
Well,
Here's 5 schools. They don't care about the mileage on the buses.
Right. And, and it showed with Lockhart the last few years in realignment. Of course, we had to go to Kerrville, Tybee, Medina Valley, Bernie Champion. And this past season, we went all the way to College Station twice, or a couple of years ago. So, that's one thing that I've known about the UIL when it comes to realignment. They're predictable to be unpredictable, and then they're unpredictable to be predictable. So,
yes.
you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't. So it's just a roll of the dice where Lockhart's going to be at. And of course,
and Lockhart's it's not just Lockhart. It's all the schools
Yeah.
in the area, or they're like on pins on needles right now, trying to decide where we're going to go. It could be either, like they said, like that song says, it could be heaven, it could be hell.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. And that's why he's so excited. Here, hopefully in a few minutes, we'll be finding out some good news.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, we got some more predictions coming from Dave Campbell's Texas Football and the Austin Sports Journal for non-football action. And, of course, on the left side of the screen, these are predictions only. We got Lockhart's prediction for Dave Campbell. And on the right side, we got Lulin's prediction from Dave Campbell. Excuse me. We'll go with the Lockhart, of course, Cedar Creek, Lehman, Anderson, Lockhart, Leander Glenn, Austin McCallum, and Manor. Leander Glenn and Manor are 2 different schools on the board as for predictions, aside from Texas high school sports. So, Coach, your thought on what possibilities this may be?
Oh, that's like I said, that interesting. That's all I can say is very interesting. It could, like I said, it could go either way. I mean, it's we've seen a lot of predictions, and some are good, some are bad.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's interesting. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen here in the next few minutes.
You take the good with the bad and the bad with the good,
Yes,
and sometimes it's all in the same district. And, of course, on the right side, of course, Lulin was staying with Llano, Ingram Moore, Marion, Universal City, Randolph, and San Antonio Cole, which is pretty much what they've seen with, throughout their last few years as well. And, of course, right in the middle, Austin Sports Journal has predicted in non-football action, Austin Anderson, Austin McCallum, Austin Navarro, Austin Crockett, and Richards. That's for girls only. They'll be opting up. Austin LaSalle, Kyle Lehman, and Lockhart. This would be an interesting thing, Coach, because Anderson, Coach Salazar, used to coach baseball in Lockhart. At McCallum, Coach Honeycutt would coach baseball in Lockhart, so that'd be something to come back to. I've spoken to Coach Honeycutt on the possibilities of McCallum and Lockhart being in the same district for baseball, and he's looking forward to it. He said he still got a good, good communication and good relationship with a lot of school teachers here and a lot of staff here in Lockhart. So he said it'll be good and fun to come back to Lockhart to play the Lions. Of course, they were scheduled to play a couple of years ago in a tournament, the Austin tournament, at Westlake, but it rained, and that game wasn't going to happen. So I think this was the first year that Coach Honeycutt went to McCallum. So this will be an interesting thing to deal with.
That'd be a great district there, Sarge, because the travel. I'm looking at the travel and the competition, of course, but it's so close to home. And we can definitely compete against those schools right there. Welcome.
Oh, yeah. He ran all the way from Lunan, Eric Lugo. And, of course, we got my predictions, Coach.
Awesome.
Yeah, of course, mine's with College Station and without College Station. My first one would be Lockhart, Cedar Creek, Lehman, Anderson, McCallum, and Seguin, a 6-team district. And, of course, if you throw College Station in the loop, as they did the last 2 years, it'll be Lockhart, Cedar Creek, Lehman, Anderson, College Station, and College Station A&M. I'm digging more of the top one, Coach. That'd be less traveling for the school district. For when it comes to football, of course, they only travel once a week. But you start looking into JV and freshmen who got to travel on Thursdays. So, it's it's like you said, Coach. It's hit or miss.
Yes. Give us a minute here. We're trying to get the voice of Luling football on the mic. On the headphones.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Welcome.
Right, have a seat.
Have a seat.
So you texted me, and I was driving, and then I tried to call you, and then
we were live.
So yeah, you were live already, but but so in the meantime of trying to call you, I passed the. so I had a little ride, a little bit of riding here just a few minutes ago, but I made it. I'm here,
All right.
so.
Well, since you got here, let's take a look at what Dave Campbell's has as far as predictions for Luling. As you can see on the board up here, Llano, Ingram, Moore, Marion, Universal City, San Antonio, Co, and Luling. And that'll be with the departures of a couple of schools.
Yeah, Florence is going to be one of those. Yes, and I believe that's the only one, Sergeant.
Yeah, Florence.
They're saying that we're going to lose Florence and we're going to pick up San Antonio Cole, which I heard you just talking just now about travel. That's going to help us out a little bit because Florence is definitely way more travel than San Antonio Cole will be. So I mean, that's a little bit. I mean, because we're still going to have to deal with Llano and we're still going to have to deal with the Ingram Moore, which is both halls from Luling, both those schools where they're at.
Especially Llano. Llano's a pretty good drive. And,
right.
Of course, Llano was a district champs in 13-2, 5-0 in district play. Defeated Poteet 49-14. London 53-12. Goliad 31-7. Edna 38-35. And then lost to the eventual state champions, Yoakum 71-27. And, of course, Ingram Moore made it all the way to the regional round before they lost in double overtime to Edna 17-14. Mm-hmm. And Marion's another playoff team in y'all's district. They lost to Edna in the area round 38-14. And then Randolph lost in the by-district round to Crystal City 47-27. And, of course, then you round off Luling 1-8 overall, and then Florence 0-10. So tough season for Lockhart and Luling. So hopefully district alignment's gonna be fair to everybody as far as not just competition, but more the distance drive and everything.
Right,
so.
right. And I know that at least they've said here recently, Sarge, that UIL is trying to be cognizant as much as they can be of the travel for these young student athletes. Mm-hmm. But but then you see some when the districts are actually revealed. You see some as like, well, you said you were going to try to be cognizant of that, but were you really? So yeah. So but yeah, I mean, so because it just sometimes you just got to wonder, if it's going to come out the way that it actually, maybe should, for travel purposes, kind of thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, and we're about 3 minutes and 13 seconds away, as they're going to be bringing us the packets here in a few minutes, and of course, Coach Maldonado will be meeting with us, so he could announce the district.
Yes, Coach Maldonado is going to have the major news for us, and he's going to tell us what the district schedule, the new district we're going into. He's also going to go over the non-district schedule, which has been confirmed, three non-district games. Also, he said I thought it was going to come later, but eventually it's going to come now. The new schedule also for the new district for basketball, baseball, and softball. And
we'll start off with the football schedule, and then that'll lead us into for both Lockhart and Luling. And then we'll head over and talk about the non-football schedule, or district, which they'll say basketball on the sheet, but it's for all the other sports as well.
Just basically football and non-football.
Right. Yeah. So we're 2.5 minutes away. So right now we're going to go and take a quick timeout. First, I do want to give a big shout out, Coach and Eric, to the people here at the Texas High School Coaches Association building here.
They're so nice to
San Marcos. Oh yes, this is our third time being here. Yeah. Would have been our fourth time, but of course the second time we were supposed to come over here, we got froze out, so we had to do it virtually. Yeah,
it's a good thing it wasn't last week.
Oh yes, exactly. It's great weather coming in, even though it was about 35 degrees, 37 degrees on the way up here. And it was colder for Coach because he had to ride on the top of the car. So.
Yes. Oh, man, that's mean. You couldn't put him inside.
Yeah, he tried. I heard him saying something on the top, and I didn't realize it until we got here. He was. I asked him, "What are you saying?" He goes, "It's cold." So we're going to take a quick time out, and when we come back, we'll have, hopefully we'll have Coach Maldonado here, and we'll get you set up and let you know what district Lockhart will be playing in. So we'll be right back here in a few minutes on the SMARTS Network for the Quantum Towing 2026 UIL Realignment Show.
Meitler Plumbing LLC.
You got your countdown.
Yeah.
You got your countdown.
Did you see Craig?
Is he here?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see see him. I just there's so many guys in that room. I know.
He'll come over when they make the.
Because I want to see him.
No, he's not going to Luling, so.
I would like him to. I don't
Hey,
he needs to stay over there.
he said.
Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794. Email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Rebecca Pulliam State Farm Insurance Agency, located at 201 South Main Street in downtown Lockhart, Texas, has proudly been serving the Lockhart and surrounding area since 2013. With over 50 years of combined insurance experience, Rebecca and her team are here to help with all your insurance needs. While Rebecca is not working, you can catch her watching her two girls cheer and play volleyball or serving on the Lockhart ISD School Board. If you're looking for insurance, give Rebecca Pulliam State Farm Insurance a call at 512-398-3355. If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle, with 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart. Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
me go get him.
All right, and we're back, and we have the new district. Coach Motto is going to go get Coach Maldonado so he could break the news to everybody. And, of course, we've already taken a look at it, and all I can say is, wow.
Yes.
For both Lockhart and
you Luling fans, you think, wow, we're going to be double wow when we get to us. So I hate to tell you, unfortunately.
And, of course, give everybody a big heads up as well. Lockhart's going to be in a new district when it comes to all non-football sports. So we'll get to that, too, as well.
I will say, for the Luling folks, the suspense will not be in the non-football district. I'm looking at it now, and it's going to remain exactly as it is now. It's going to be Goliad, Carn City, Nixon, Smiley, Stockdale, Yoakum, which is the exact same 16 district we have now. So no, but like I told, double wow for the football side when we get to that. So it's not going to be very nice. Let me just say that.
Try to be as nice as possible.
Yes, exactly. I'll try.
But but once again, I want to thank everybody. Welcome to the SARGE Sports Network, Quantum Towing 2026 UIL Realignment Show, live from the Texas High School headquarters. Texas High School Coaches Association headquarters here in San Marcos, Texas, along with myself, Milo Sarge Juarez, Eric Lugo of the Luling Eagle Sports Broadcast, and the coach, Amado Galvez, who's stepping up.
The legendary
The
coach.
legend. He's trying to stay away from the camera, but you can still see him. But I want to give a big shout-out to everybody tuning in and watching on this great day. Of course, it's the biannual realignment show. It happens every 2 years. And it's I want to thank once again the Texas High School Association Coach Association for allowing us to do this again. And, it's always a great time. Of course, every high school in Texas high school sports, there's always three things, you look forward to. Of course, the start of every sports season, the state championships, and realignment. So, of course, let me slide on over a little bit.
Was that? Do I need to move or?
No, you can slide over here this way.
Okay, I got you.
Let's see if bring one more chair from the break room they got over there.
So speaking of legends, we got Craig Mager just walked in here, the Luling legend, and then not only the Luling legend but also Texas State University legend. Been covering the. I know some of y'all may not know, but I've been covering the Bobcats for the last 3 years, I guess, and I just saw one of my. Colleagues there from the San Marcos paper that's here, Colton McWilliams, and so yeah, I've had a really good time doing that. So I get to go to the press conferences and get visit with Coach Kenny and his staff and players on occasion. So he just had a presser last week talking about the bowl game and then talking about the upcoming spring football and all that kind of thing. So those of y'all interested, definitely follow that on your social media. So at TXST is the website.com, and then also goes to, I think it's Texas State Football on X, and just search Texas State Football on Facebook and YouTube and that kind of thing, and you'll find it. So.
Yeah, he was telling the other coaches that those are the ones that are going to be open.
So as we still wait for Coach Maldonado, I want to give him the opportunity to announce the new district for Lockhart. So, and of course he's got other things he's got to take care of. Once the district gets set up, then he's got to confirm the non-district games, and then from there, they I believe within a week they got to get together. And of course, then Coach could let us know more of when it comes to electing. I guess the administration of the new district, where they have the head and then, of course, everybody else and stuff. So.
And also, who's going to be home, who's going to be away.
Yeah.
Get that confirmed. Also, one delay. I don't want to spill the beans real quick, but there's some non-district games that we had to cancel because the district added more schools to our district. So there's a couple non-district games that we had to call them and tell them, hey, sorry, we can't play. We have to play our district games then. And that's what the delay is right now. But we know the district, And yes, it's going to be a surprise for you all. It's going to be something different.
Yeah.
But it's looking pretty good.
I tell you,
Here Coach Kwan is around the corner.
I will say that we did leave a 9-district team to another 9-district team, so we got a lot of district games going on. We'll have two non-district games. So, of course, Coach Maldonado is going to make his way in here. And then once he gets in here, starts announcing, then we'll post it up on the screen of our new district.
Sorry, while we're waiting on Coach, you want to go ahead and talk about the one for Luling really quick, and then I can.
Oh, here we go, right here.
Okay, we got it. Okay,
here.
never mind. No, we're good.
All right, Coach, just toss one of these on.
All right.
All right, Coach. Well, I know there are a couple of things you had to take care of before you made your way over here, as the new district realignment is up. And whenever you're ready, let me know so I can post it on the screen and you can start announcing it.
All right, we'll start football here. We are in District 13-5A D1 in Region 4. Our district consists of Austin Anderson, Austin McCallum, Cedar Creek, Bernie Champion, Smithson Valley, Lehman, Manor, and Seguin. 9-team district.
9-team district. And your initial thoughts when you first take a look at it, of course, with Comal, Smithson Valley, back-to-back state champions and 5A Division 1.
Don't remind us about that, sorry.
Yeah. So, and of course, Bernie Champion gets thrown in there. Manor and Seguin are the 4 new teams that are going to be in our district. Of course, they took away the Pflugerville teams as well as the College Station teams, which I'm all right with College Station. And I'm pretty sure the school district are like, okay, we don't have to travel 2 years just to get to a stadium for a Friday night football game, especially. And I told Coach, I said, yeah, it's not bad for when it's varsity, but when you got freshmen and JV traveling on a Thursday, you know, it does make a big difference when you got to travel 2 hours to get to a stadium.
Coach, what's your thoughts about the district?
9-team was being in a 9-team district. I've been in it before. I was hoping it wasn't going to be that, so we can get a couple of good non-district games in. But when I look at it at first, I mean, of course, Smithson Valley pops off, state champion. But at the end of the day, man, I told the kids already, no matter who we're with in our area, we're going to be with some heavy hitters.
Yes.
And it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. We got to control what we can control. But just looking at it right now, we can be competitive in this district.
Yes,
I think we can be competitive. For the top 2 there, you're going to have Smithson Valley, Bernie Champion, and Austin Anderson. We saw what they did last year. Shout out to those guys. I'm close with a lot of them, but that 4th is going to be up for it. 3rd, 4th, 2nd. You never know what it shakes out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, and even at the top, we don't know what Smithson Valley's bringing back. It all depends on how the dice fall. But the biggest thing, I want our kids to know, I'm sure if they do listen to this, they better be still working out.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's a lot of students in the classroom watching also right now.
They could be. Hopefully everybody's paying attention. But at the end of the day, it's just about showing up and compete. It doesn't matter who's on the other sideline. Right, it doesn't matter what's on their helmet, what's on their chest. We got to control what we can control, and that's one of the things we've been focusing on in off season on Fridays. We do what's called a Thunderstruck challenge. So they don't know what the Thunderstruck's going to be. So we started off with push-ups every time Thunder hit. Then we did some squat jump, but it doesn't matter what it is. So we're going to hit kickoff with Thunderstruck off this year, and it doesn't matter what the challenge is across from us. We got to show up and we got to compete and control what we can control. So we just know we got to compete with, and let's go. It's time.
Oh yeah, and of course with the travel that we had this past year or the year before when we had to go to College Station, the only really travel spot is to Bernie Champions, which is a good little drive out there. But other than that, you got to be pleased with this district when it comes to traveling. And despite the teams, as you mentioned, Coach, it doesn't matter who's going to be on the other side or who's going to be in the district. You still got to be out there, and get ready to perform, and give it your all, and push for that playoff spot. Of course, every year starts off 0-0, and everybody's got that district championship in mind to start things off. And, of course, everybody's on the same starting block right now.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Coach, do you want to cover the non-district schedule, or you want to confirm that?
Well, we had 4 games scheduled, so now we got to let a couple guys know that we were dropping them. But, so we'll start. We won't do spring ball again this year. I know some people are kind of, feeling some type of way about it. But for me, we shouldn't be the same team we are in May and April that we are in August, right? We still have those 2 months over the summer, so that's one of my big things is that I'm not a big fan of spring ball at the time. And a lot of our kids are dual sport, triple sport athletes, so it's tough getting them out there.
A lot of baseball players.
A lot of baseball players, so just making sure that we can get all our kids out there. So we'll have the Midnight Madness again this year, and then we'll have our 2 scrimmages. So we'll start with Manor and UTEC, and then we'll go over and we'll scrimmage Elgin again. Manor and UTEC will be there.
Wow.
Elgin will be back at Lions Stadium, and then our first non-district game will be Marble Falls.
Okay.
And then we're into district. Hopefully, we'll find out here
Wow.
later on today. Yeah, we'll find out later on today what that schedule is going to look like. You know, my biggest thing is hopefully we're not traveling in a lot back to back.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Well,
my hope on that.
With the 9-team district, we would have 2 non-district games, right?
Let's see. It'll be 2. I think it's just one. I think it'll be just one.
Just one?
Okay.
It'll be just one.
Hey, Coach,
Yeah, because we'll be the 10th game. Yeah, it should be just 2. I mean, just one, I think.
Coach, a quick question. How soon are you going to meet with the district to decide who's going to be home, who's going to be away?
Well, I was joking with the guys there because I got a text from Larry Hill yesterday, so I'm thinking he might have had a heads up maybe. But yeah, we were trying to.
I think Larry Hill has
I'm sure
a
he
few.
is. I'm sure he's got some whispers here and there. But yeah, we're probably going to look to meet today. That's how it was last realignment when I was at Anderson. Whenever we had the realignment then, and we met probably around 11 o'clock. So waiting for text messages coming to my phone, get a couple calls, and then we'll probably get it set up today to hopefully get that schedule kind of situated. And then yeah, we'll probably look at the next DC meeting for all the other non-sports. If we want to go ahead and show that too, we can talk about the other sports as well.
Okay.
Basketball?
Basketball, volleyball.
Other side.
Cincinnati Valley got Sarge nervous.
There we go.
Come on, Sarge.
Let me pull Lulin out of here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get y'all in. Just bear with us, Lulu fans.
Well, that came about upside down, but
There it is.
There you go. You got
Yep,
it.
that's football.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's
That's
football.
football
Okay.
Sorry for the delay.
yeah.
Should be District
Be patient with
25.
us.
There we go.
District
Producing on the
25.
fly here.
There it is. Now, I feel good about this year. I feel good about our other sports now, right? Smithson Valley's still up in there, but then you've got Lehman, Lockhart, New Braunfels, Long Creek, Vets Memorial, MacArthur, Seguin. I feel good about that as well.
Wow,
You know, traveling's
yeah.
not as bad.
No, it's not.
You know, very local, but, you know, I feel good about our teams being this. We're going from that North District, you know, with all the Leander schools opting up to 6A. Now we're going south. So I feel good about this one. You know, I'm happy for our other sports. I think there's a chance to really, really compete in this district for us.
Spend a lot of time in New Braunfels.
That's it, yeah. Going
Yeah,
down
of course.
I-10. We're gonna
Yeah,
spend a lot
Long
of time
Creek.
on I-10
Yeah,
there.
Long Creek's been competing in varsity sports for I think this is going to be their second year, if I'm correct. So, and then of course New Braunfels Unicorns always in the mix. Of course, we'd like to see New Braunfels Unicorns in Lockhart play in football again. It's been years for that. Of course, San Antonio Veterans Memorial, as Coach mentioned, MacArthur and Seguin. So a good district, for very good district for Lockhart and non-district sports. So and also still be competitive as well.
We'll be competitive.
Yeah.
You know, and again, it doesn't matter who. That's got to be a program identity for us. And, you know, we're really trying to fight that's Lockhart. No, we're Lockhart. We're the Lions. Y'all got to see us. When
Yeah.
we show up, you know, that's what a big thing I'm telling our middle schoolers with that. My phone's going off. Whenever everybody comes in, you know, and they pass that, you know, that I-30 bridge and they see that water tower with the lion on it, I want people to know that, hey, you're about to be in for a battle. You know, so that's the identity that we're looking for. So it's competing.
Yeah.
Take care of ourselves, take care of us, and we'll let everything else fall the way it's supposed to fall.
All right. Well, Coach, I know there's a lot of things you got to take care of, and want to thank you for coming on and announcing the new district. Of course, Coach said let's hear it straight from the horse's mouth. I said, no, let's hear it straight from the lion's mouth.
There you go.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah, I
horses,
like
we're
that.
lions here.
I like
So,
it.
you know, it's going to be a long week.
It's gonna be
A busy week.
It's gonna be a busy day.
week.
Definitely
Yeah,
gonna be a busy day
busy
today,
week.
couple days. So,
But you know, I'm positive you're going to get these young men ready. Of course, we got had a rough season, 1-9 season this past season. But I spoke to you, and you know there was something different about it being a 1-9 team. It didn't feel like a 1-9 team on the sidelines. You know, you rarely saw a head down or you know, upset players or upset coaches or even upset fans or anything like that. It was almost like we were a 9-1 team. So.
speak it into existence.
Yes.
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 And I guarantee you, Sarge, we're going to be much better next year. We've got some good kids, good young men coming up, good football players, and excellent coaching.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I can't do without those guys. You know, our coaching staff is phenomenal. You know, they've been great during the off season. I've had a lot of things going on right now recently. Our baby boy's due soon, so every day I'm waiting for a call. Hopefully that wasn't my wife on my phone vibrating right there. That little dude's coming. But, I mean, they're doing a great job in off season. We're developing our culture. We're having cultural days where we're developing our leadership. And we're really trying to push ourselves to be more of a player-led program, you know. And I think when that happens, we'll see some exponential growth from us. And I've seen a lot of our juniors that have been on varsity for a while that they're really taking in that, and even some underclassmen.
Yes.
You know, what I actually did was I moved all our upperclassmen into the freshman period, so they're all working out right now together. I got my big boys, my linemen are the only ones in 8th period right now, so we're starting to build that camaraderie, starting to develop a lot of depth. Our freshman class is very talented, so we're sure we're making them push the upperclassmen, so it's going to be good.
That's going to be a concern going into next year. We have to replace pretty much the whole offensive line.
Right.
But I know there's some good young men coming up to step in and take the spot.
Yeah, and then Coach Uribe does a great job with them. We've gotten a lot of compliments of how well our O-line was coached. Definitely going to miss those guys along the line that we lost senior class, but a lot of underclassmen are coming up, not even just from the freshman class. You know, our sub-varsity, Logan Price had a lot of good snaps for us last year. Tippy's going to be big for us as well, and then you've got those two behemoths that we have on the freshman O-line. So it's going to be competitive, though. I think we're going to have some depth next year. I don't want to say we're going to have experienced depth, but we'll have talented depth.
Yes.
You know, so I think we're going to be a deeper team, and I think it's going to be good. I think we're trending in the right direction. I've told the boys the way I feel right now is how I felt in May of last year when I first got here. I felt like we were finally getting into a rhythm, and we're going through 3 phases right now. We have phase 1, which is a swarm, and we're bringing in new identity, right? This is how we're going. We're moving in a direction. I told them I met y'all 50-50 last year, but this is the direction I want to go with the program.
Right.
And now we're in February, and today was the first day of the conform phase. We're going to see who's going to conform to the new standard to meet the expectation and chase our goals.
Yeah.
And then once we get to there, it should be a norm, right, when we get out of spring break. So boys are doing a good job. Boys are doing a great job.
I guess one of the biggest questions would be going into this new season coming up is the quarterback spot. Of course, we had the Hyman's brothers, both of them. You know, one of them graduated, one of them got injured towards the end of the season. Then we had Bob Estrada come in. You know, had he ever taken snaps before? That's what I've been wanting to ask you. Had you ever taken snaps before y'all came up to him and said, hey, you want to be quarterback for the rest of the season?
I think he did say he did in 8th grade. I think that was the last time he took some quarterback snaps. But, I mean, when we're throwing the ball around, everybody's a quarterback out there. So, you know. But, no, he did a great job. You know, going into the offseason, I continued to talk to him like, hey, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? Wherever you need me, Coach. Wherever the team needs me.
You got to love that.
He's such a competitor.
Yeah, you got to love
competitor, man. Great kid.
Takes coaching very well. Very positive. And the kids really look up to him, Coach. I don't know if you know that he's a leader. Whether he wants to do it, we're looking at you. You're going to lead the team.
Yeah. What I like is when you put him on as a punter. Because with his speed, you know, it could be 4th and 30 on our own 2-yard line, and he could run it out the end zone for a first down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those are some of our biggest plays, you know, during that 4-game stretch in the gauntlet. You know what I mean? But Noah's doing a great job. I will say Noah flashed at times. You could see it. There were some throws in 7-on-7 the last summer where he put it in a pocket where it's like, how did he get that ball there? He's physical. He's got a great aggressive attitude. It's hard to get that boy to smile sometimes, but hopefully he'll be smiling a lot, you know, coming this fall, you know. But no, man, I'm excited to see Noah's development. He's finally getting back from that injury. He's got great arm strength. He's a competitor. So I think he'll have a great season, and then of course we'll still use Bob in that Wildcat. He'll be on defense, but he'll continue. He needs to touch the ball at least 10 times, you know. And then you've got some of those younger guys that are just dynamic. You know, I'm looking at Wesley Abel coming back up, George McGee. We got KB coming up. A couple of freshmen that have got some things, and of course, I mean, not to mention Monte.
Yes.
You know, who was the first team all district as a freshman.
Yeah,
and this
exactly.
district is saying something. So. You know, but no, excited, man. I think our youth's going to step up. I think they're maturing and very excited about this year.
All right, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be even more excited now that they've seen the district schedule.
Yes.
You know, because it's one of those things like who we playing next week, next year. Now that they know, it's time to get to work.
That's
like
right.
you said, this is day one of the new season coming up.
Yes, sir.
So, once again, I want to thank you, Coach, and
I appreciate y'all.
best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything you guys do.
No problem at all, Coach.
All right, we'll see you.
All
Got to
right,
go
we'll
handle
see.
business now.
All right. And, okay, we've already gone through the non-district for, non-football district for Lockhart. Here's Lulin's non-district schedule for football. Non-football, excuse me. Of course, they'll be in District 25, 3A. Of course, hey, Coach, you have a good one. They have Blanco, Comfort, Florence, Ingramore, and Llano. What was the difference from this one from this past season?
This is were we talking football or
non-football?
Non-football.
Yeah.
No. There's no difference. It's actually it's not this. I saw it earlier. It's the same teams. It's the same teams as it was before. It was Goliad. Let me see if I can locate it, Sarge. Give me a second here. Yeah, here we go. As District 26. Goliad, Hallettsville, Karn City, Luling, Nixon,
Oh, here we go. I just had it in the wrong spot.
Right. Yeah. Just move it down a little bit. Yeah, I think is what you. District 26. 26. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
So, like I said, for the Luling fan, Sarge, that's no change. I mean, that's a district we've had the last 2 years with non-football, so it's going to be the same thing. No changes there. The changes, like I mentioned earlier, are going to be in the football side.
Yeah.
And they're for Luling fans, they're not going to be good ones.
Let's see. I'll pull it out right here.
Which I know that's been shared already on social media, a lot of places already, so I'm sure y'all have already seen it. But Luling is going to be in, let's see, I think I changed it. Yeah,
right, District 13.
13, yeah. That part won't change. It'll still be District 13. But you have, let's just start off with the defending 3A Division I state champions, Yoakum, is now going to be in the district with us, with the Luling Eagles. So, and then if, that weren't enough, now you also have the Hallettsville Brahmas that will be in there as well, as you see there on the top. And then Marion, a holdover. We've been in district with Marion for the last few years. San Antonio Cole, they've come in and out, so now they're back in. So in 2 years they could probably go back out again. It's one of them. It's been an off and on thing. Smithville, that's someone new. That's a new team. As far as we've played them. In the
Smithfield Tigers,
non-district, but now as a district opponent, this is going to be the first time we've ever had them in our district. And then Universal City Randolph, again, another holdover from the prior 2 seasons. We had Marion, we had Randolph in the district, and then us. So we did lose Llano in the district, and we did lose Ingram Moore. So, but we picked up Hallettsville, we picked up Yoakum, we picked up Smithville. So that's kind of the three in, 3 out. So as far as travel wise,
I was about to say
travel wise,
it's not that bad.
Not bad, but it's just the quality of the athletes and the quality of the opponents that you're going to have to be dealing with next 2 years. So I mean, you're not talking about slouches. I mean, you're talking about elite 3A teams. So in football, it is. It's definitely going to be a challenge. It's not. I mean, and I reached out to Coach Jeremiah Granado, our head coach, athletic director there at Luling, and trying to get a statement from him. I haven't heard from him yet, but if I do before we go off, I'll definitely share that with y'all. But I mean, I know his concern when I communicated with him yesterday, texted with him yesterday, was that he didn't know if Luling would go in a way of Victoria or it would go the way of San Antonio. And I was telling you a while ago when I looked at this, it's a kind of a mix, because you got San Antonio Cole, you got Marion, and you got Randolph that are all in the San Antonio area. Then you got Hallettsville and Yoakum that are kind of in the Victoria area. And then kind of the outlier is just Smithville, But Smithville is not very far, like I said, as far as travel-wise, that compared to Ingram Moore and Florence, the schools we've had to deal with these past few years, it's definitely the travel is definitely going to be way easier for those kids compared to what they've been dealing with. As far as that goes, it's just a matter, like I said. I guess the good news, Sarge, you can look at is if the Luling, they're kind of a lot like y'all. They're in Lockhart, they're rebuilding. So if they can get it going in the right direction and improve next year, I mean, if they can take on opponents like that and defeat those opponents, then it should get easier when you go outside, and you get in the playoffs and go into the, deep in the second, third, fourth round, So I think it'll be, as far as that goes, it's just going to be a matter of getting out of the district. If you can get out of the district, then you might have a shot to make noise, come playoff time.
Yeah. And looking at a 6A conference, of course, we got schools here in San Marcos or in the area. Let's take a look at where San Marcos is going to be playing at. They're going to be having a tough schedule in District 27, 6A. They're going to be taking on Cibolo Steel, Comal Canyon, Piper, Judson, San Antonio East Central, San Antonio Wagner, and Schertz Clemens is where San Marcos is going to be at. So, tough schedules. And if you weren't here for the reveal, Lockhart Lions football district has changed drastically, and I'm talking about big time.
Yes. They didn't do Lockhart any favors
No.
either, Sarge.
Yeah, Lockhart's district is once again going to be Austin McAllen, the McCallum Knights, Austin Anderson Trojans, Bastrop Cedar Creek Eagles, Bernie Champion Chargers, two-time defending champion Comal Smithson Valley Rangers, Kyle Lehman Lobos, Maynard Mustangs, and the Seguin Matadors, along with Lockhart. Of course, Coach Maldonado mentioned we have two scrimmages. One's going to be against Maynard New Tech at Maynard, and then we're going to have Elgin scrimmaging. We're going to scrimmage Elgin at Lockhart, and our non-district game's going to be against Marble Falls.
Wow.
So.
But okay, so you have a 9-team district. So wouldn't there be, if there's a 10-game schedule?
Yeah, they're going to get a second.
Their second,
second
so
non-district.
Have two non-district, but that's the one challenge starts about those large districts is that you don't really have a lot of time to prepare for district. You know, you got to get those, make sure it's quality. Marble Falls is definitely a quality opponent, but you got to make sure you get those in because once you get, that third week of the season, your district is here. It's go time.
Oh yeah, and then speaking of tough districts, District 12. 5A Division 1, of course, we'll see a lot of teams that we had on our district last year. College Station, A&M, Georgetown, Killeen Shoemaker, Leander Glenn, Pflugerville Conley, Hendrickson, and Weiss. That's going to be a tough district right there, and one that's going to have a lot of traveling to do so. And as soon as Coach gets on his headset, I want to get his thoughts on our new district.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It's
Coach.
good to be back.
Yeah. Your initial thoughts on our district?
I like it. Yeah, you have some tough. We're gonna have some tough teams. A couple of real tough teams.
Yeah.
Talking about Smithson Valley defending state champs back to back. Bernie Champion, which has always been a thorn on Lockhart's side. It's always been very one-sided.
Yeah.
The last couple times we played them, we don't know. Well, Bernie High is getting to be a very good football program. So maybe some of those players that were at Bernie Champion or transferred over to Bernie High. We'll see. We don't know what we'll be seeing that here pretty soon during football season.
Oh, yeah. And
of course, Anderson is a very good program, very well coached, a lot of great athletes.
Yeah, they graduated a tremendous running back too.
It seems like they graduated, but they got some good replacements to step in and do the job. The other teams on district, we can definitely compete against, and I expect like Coach Maldonado said, Smithson Valley probably be picked to win district. Bernie Champion will probably be picked second. Anderson will probably be third. So that means that fourth place spot is open.
It's going to be a dogfight for that fourth spot.
And that could definitely come down to Lockhart.
Yeah, and who knows? Don't sleep on Lockhart.
No.
Don't sleep on Lockhart.
Sure.
Like Coach mentioned, we do have a young team, but we got a talented team. We got an experienced team. Even though they're young, they got some experience with them, and we got some beef coming up, as he mentioned. We got some freshman offensive linemen that are going to be coming up and filling in the gaps that our offensive line graduated pretty much. And
yeah, it's going to be tough to replace the offensive line. That's where it's going to hurt not having spring ball to get that offensive line developed. So they're going to have a lot of work coming in for 2 days to get after it and get ready for that. Luckily, we only have one non-district game. I wish we had more.
I think we have two because we only have, with 9-team district, that would give us 8 district games. So we would have 2 non-district games.
But don't forget the open date. We have to have an open date there.
Yeah, that's true.
And right now we're looking at Veterans Memorial, right?
No, Marble Falls.
Marble Falls.
Yeah,
Marble Falls. You're correct there.
Which is a nice little ride out there too.
Yeah, yes. Hopefully,
and I tell you what, I might have to go do that one when they're at Marble Falls because they had some excellent food when we did the playoff game out there.
Real nice press box, and we may have to leave like next week sometime to get there in time, Sarge.
I'll be packing up, ready to go. So I'm just going for the food.
I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to football season. I always do, but now more than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's only February, but hopefully August will be here before you know it.
Oh yeah, we still got a lot of baseball left. Softball coming up, baseball coming up, basketball is coming towards its end. Of course, playoffs are going to be starting off here in a couple of weeks, and new districts, new feeling. Coach Maldonado's second season, a sophomore season for the Lockhart Lions, and you can tell that he's ready to go. Like he mentioned, this is day one of the next season starting up today. So
And in case you people are worried about College Station, here's their district they're going to: College Station, A&M Consolidated, Georgetown, Colleen Shoemaker, Leander Glenn, Pflugerville Conley, Pflugerville Henderson, and Pflugerville Weiss. Boy, that's a tough district right there.
Oh yeah. And of course, I don't know if
think
you were here when I mentioned San Marcos schedule or a district.
Okay.
They got Steele, Canyon, Piper, Judson, East Central, Wagner, and Schertz Clemens.
Wow.
So, and they're coming off a great season. Of course, it was their suspended season players that they had, and they're all graduated. So it's going to be tough for them. They kind of struggled during the freshman and JV games. So another tough schedule coming up for them.
Did you happen to find Hayes, Sarge?
Yes, I got it right here. Buda
Okay.
Hayes, the Hayes Hawks. They're going to be in District 26, 6A, as they moved up to 6A. They got Austin High, Austin Aikens, Austin Bowie, Buda Johnson, Del Valley, and Dripping Springs.
Okay. Do not have Lake Travis or Westlake.
Right. And I'm looking for them right now.
I'm pretty sure they went with Vandergrift.
No, in the Vandergrift district, at District 24, 6A, it's Vandergrift, Cedar Park, Vista Ridge, Eastview, Hutto, Leander, and Leander Rouse.
Okay. I wonder where Westlake and Lake Travis went to.
They probably told them they're not playing this year.
They're going
to go ahead and put them in the playoffs right now.
They're in the end, and they moved them up to the NFL.
Actually, I found them. It's District 25, 5A, 6A. It's Lake Travis, Westlake, Round Rock McNeil, Round Rock Stony Point, Round Rock Westwood, and Round Rock Cedar Ridge.
Okay, so they're going to Round Rock.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you got Buda Hayes, Del Valley, Dripping Springs, Bowie, Aikens, Austin High. They're like,
they're all. You know what they're saying right now? We all have a chance to make the playoffs.
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Oh yeah. But I tell you what, making it to the playoffs, they're going to either be facing Westlake or Lake Travis,
Yes.
or one of them Round Rock schools, which are very tough as well.
Well, at least you're getting there.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
Well,
Man. It's good to see where everybody our former opponents are going, and wish them luck. I wish them luck. We wish Hayes all the luck in the world.
Yeah. They moved back up to 6A.
Yes.
So they've been up to 6A before, and you were with them when they were in 6A, Coach. They had a great run through the playoffs.
Yes.
A few years back.
Went all the way to the semifinals.
Yeah.
Lost to the state champs, Katie.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that y'all had 3 home games at Bob Shelton Stadium throughout the playoffs.
I tell you what, they kept telling Coach Go to go to Las Vegas because every time he flipped that cone, he won. He won. And he flipped it again for the state semifinals, but this time he lost. So
Let me see that sheet right there, Coach.
we had to go to Waco Stadium, Baylor Stadium, and play the semifinal game there against Katy. It's funny because we're out there for warm-ups, and of course we had a big squad, and we're out there for warm-ups, and here comes Katy running out of the tunnel, and they kept coming. They kept coming. They kept coming. They kept coming. So man, they must have stood up the whole school. I must have like 100 players on the sidelines, and that was just varsity. They did not move up to JV.
Yep. All right, gentlemen. Well, before we close out, let's go through once again through the non-football district for Luling. They will be in 25 3A. They got Blanco, Comfort, Florence, Ingram, and Leno.
It's the next 26.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I keep thinking y'all in the same district. 26 3A. Goliad, Karn City, Nixon Smiley, Stockdale, and Yoakum. That's all non-district, non-football. But in football, they're in Region 4, District 13 3A Division 1. You got Hallisville, Marion, San Antonio Cove, Smithville, Universal City, Randolph, and Yoakum.
State champs.
Yeah, state
Yeah,
champs.
defending 3A Division 1 state champs. So, interesting, though, I will say that they moved them back into Region 4 because we've always been Region 4 in Luling, and they won the state championship out of Region 3 this past season. And so the past 2 seasons they were in Region 3, but now they're apparently moving them back into Region 4. So let me double check that, but I believe that's correct. So yes, correct. They're now in. I see that Columbus and Edna are still in Region 3. So along with this is District 11, Hempstead, Palacios, Sweeney, and Wharton. So Yeah, so they remain behind, but Hallettsville, I believe, was Region 3 as well, and Yoakum, and then I'm not too sure about the others, but I think the others might have already been Region 4, but for sure Hallettsville and Yoakum moved back from Region 3 over to Region 4.
And that's for Lockhart's non-football district. Region 4, District 25, 5A. We'll see Smithson Valley, Lehman, New Braunfels, Long Creek, San Antonio Veterans Memorial, San Antonio MacArthur, and Seguin, all in non-district play. So I think Lehman's the only one that stuck around in the non-football for a district for Lockhart.
Lehman Lobos.
Yeah, Lehman Lobos. So rivalry continues between them.
Yes, and that's great. I love competing against Lehman. They're a good team, good athletes, great coaches.
Oh, yes. And as far as football, District 13, Region 4, District 13, 5A Division 1, almost a complete makeover, as we still have Anderson, Lehman, and Cedar Creek in our district, but they throw in Austin McCallum, Bernie Champion, Smithson Valley, Maynard, and Seguin. Maynard has struggled. They're dropping down from 6A, so they kind of struggled the last couple of years.
They're a big senior group playing for Seguin, and one of them being their quarterback. It was, I want to say, a 4-year starter, maybe for sure 3-year starter quarterback.
He was one of the top-rated quarterbacks here in Central
signed
Texas.
with University of Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So, good thing he'll be gone.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean they don't have nobody stepping up behind them. So, but only time's going to tell, Coach, and of course, new district. Coach Maldonado was here to announce it, and he's ready to rock and roll.
Sarge, go over the non-football district again quickly.
Okay,
I know there's a lot of people who are interested in that.
Okay, yeah, non-football for Lockhart, Region 4, District 25, 5A, Smithson Valley, Lehman, New Braunfels, Long Creek, San Antonio Veterans Memorial, and San Antonio MacArthur, and Seguin.
Wow.
So.
A lot of time in New Braunfels.
8-team district in non-district and non-football district. So yeah, so it's going to be a fun time next year.
Yes, sir.
For the next 2 years, this way it's going to be.
I'm sure the basketball coaches and softball coaches and baseball coaches are not happy to see Leander schools say leaving our district.
Yeah.
No more Leander Glenn.
Yeah. And of course, Coach Maldonado got a lot on his plate today. Of course, within the next week, they're going to be discussing home, away, and all
like
the particulars.
Don't be calling us. When's homecoming? We don't know yet. Hopefully it'll be soon. But that's something they have to decide. Look at the school calendar for next year, and when the games when we can play. If there's a couple. We have our spring break in Lockhart, or fall break in Lockhart.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big decision there. When do we play? They're going to decide who's home, who's away, and not just for football, but eventually they're going to also be talking about basketball also. And of course, we need to confirm that the 2 scrimmages we're going to have, and the one non-district game that we are going to have. We're going to go there, or we're going to come here. We don't know yet.
Yeah. And once again, that's going to be against Marble Falls. So, we played Marble Falls before. We were in the same district with them a few years back when more than 12 years ago. That was when Coach Herman was here in Lockhart. And, of course, Coach Herman, congratulations to him. He's a new head coach and athletic director at Corpus Christi Ray.
Yes, congratulations, Coach Herman. And he called me, and he was in Lockhart. And he said, pack your bags, you're coming with me. I said, Coach Herman, I'm at work right now. I don't think I can exactly leave right now. But he said, I got the slot T playbook copy ready, and I have one for you. Okay, I'll go by and pick it up.
Yeah. So
good luck, Coach Herman. Best of luck to you, man. I'm sure you're going to do an awesome job.
Oh yeah, best of luck to also Coach Mavis, his second year at Huntsville, playoff last year.
If you get a chance, we'll look at the history district that he's going into. I'm sure there's some changes there. He can't get rid of Fort Natchez Groves, which is the district champs. Very good football team, very good program. And if you can, Sarge is looking it up right now, see where Huntsville went to. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. They're 5A Division 1 also, I believe. Bear,
Looking.
bear with us, guys.
Yeah.
And Sarge has his reading glasses on.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sometimes it don't work the way it's supposed to work. But I can't find it. I think they're Division 2, if I'm correct, Coach.
Okay.
So, but either way, I'll be posting up our districts, our new districts up on the SARGE Sports Network Facebook page this afternoon, just in case you missed out.
And as soon as we find out the schedule for next year, we'll definitely will post it.
Oh, yeah.
Let y'all know that way you can make plans for when homecoming is and all that good stuff, so you can make arrangements to attend the games.
Oh yeah, and Coach Eric.
Yeah, I just got. I told y'all that if I heard from Coach Granado, I would share with y'all his statement about the new district for the Luling Eagles, and I just heard from him, so I'll just read you what his statement is. It says, "We're excited about the opportunity to compete in a new district. The level of competition is strong, and that's exactly what you want as a program. Playing great opponents every week pushes our kids, our coaches, and our culture to grow. We welcome the challenge and look forward to seeing how it brings out the best in us." And he's absolutely correct, Sarge. I mean, if you're starting with the best, then it gets a little easier. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have to go down to the playoffs and go 3 or 4, however many rounds deep you're able to go. But but if you're already starting at the top and what's considered the elite, like as in the defending 3A Division I state champion Yoakum, and then also Hallettsville, which is also a powerhouse, perennial powerhouse every year. They rebuild, they reload. So so I mean, yeah, he's absolutely correct. I mean, he's exactly correct about it being strong competition. You don't get much stronger than that.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. That's going to do it for us. We're here for the Quantum Towing 2026 UIL Realignment Show right here on SARGE Sports Network. But before we go, Coach, any final words?
Oh, thank you for being here. It's a great day to be at Lockhart Lion. Looking forward to next year, and I think these young men and coaches will do a great job next year for Lockhart. Excited, looking forward to it. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for the Texas High School Coaches Association for the great hospitality they gave us.
Oh yeah, Eric.
Yeah, he did add it to a statement just now. Having a state champion in the district isn't always ideal, but that's part of the challenge. We roll with the punches and understand that not every outcome will go in our favor. We focus on controlling what we can and competing the right way. I think that's a good message for the kids.
I feel that too, because they added a back-to-back state champion in our district. So
right, exactly.
But it's not always a bad thing either.
Right.
You want to test yourself. So what better way to test yourself than going up against a state champion?
And I did want to mention really quick, Sarge, because I wanted to wait till y'all were finished. But as an outsider, just me sitting here and listening to Coach Maldonado, I mean, I can see the excitement. I can see that the confidence that he has, and that you guys there in Lockhart are going to take the step in the right direction. The steps, I should say steps, plural, in the right direction to get the program back to where it once was. Because we all had not only I think there was another team in the area as well. I think Prairie Lee, as a 6-man, struggled too. Caldwell County wasn't a good football season last season for Caldwell County in general. So I mean, but hopefully Caldwell County will be back next year, and then of course also the year after, because this is a 2-year, as everyone knows, 2-year realignment. So.
And hopefully we'll be back in 2 years.
Oh yeah, we'll be back in 2 years, and I want to thank Coach Maldonado for joining us, and don't
forget Coach Mager. Coach Mager was
yes.
I was going to say designated driver, but it's too early for that. But Coach Mager, Craig Mager, Luling legend. Great to see him, and it looks like he still can play football, right?
Yeah. When Coach and I had to talk a little while ago, said we love for him to come home, but he's like, nope, we're not gonna let you have him. He's here in Lockhart. Okay, so okay. At least he's close anyway. So but you never know. You never know what might happen down the road. So maybe he'll come home one day. So.
Okay. So thanks to coaches for being here. Thanks for Coach Mato Galvez for joining me again. And Eric from Luling Eagle Sports Broadcast, best of luck on y'all's upcoming season.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And, of course, the regular season, we still got, like I said, plenty of basketball and baseball and softball starting up.
Baseball and softball.
So,
Soccer's doing good out here.
Yeah.
And I do want to, because let me give me an opportunity here to shout out my crew members. A lot of you watch us on our channel. You don't really watch us here, but Brad Wright, Greg Tracy, Stephanie Tracy, Patricia Calloway, Trish Calloway, and Fino Quiroz is our newest. loved. He became our number one fan. We called him. He loved it so much that he's now, he's now on the crew. So we got him. We got to get you on the crew. We got to get you on. And he was fighting it, and finally we just got him in, and so now he loves it. Now we can't get rid of him. So yeah. So the two other Roy Burkhart and Logan Pettis helped us with football as well, and hopefully Roy will be back. Roy's from here in San Marcos, so so he was very nice to help us out, and Sarge, I found out he's a good play-by-play. So I said, hey, if you want to take it, you take it. I can definitely do color. I enjoy doing color more anyway. But I just do the play-by-play because nobody else is like, somebody has to. I mean, you can't just let it go and say.
Eric, y'all do a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. And I know I had the pleasure of going down there one game. It was a scrimmage, first scrimmage of the year. Y'all did a fantastic job, and thank you for
and you're always welcome, Coach. Sarge, y'all are always welcome in Looney. Y'all know that. I don't think I have to tell y'all that.
And go Lulen Eagles.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
So as for myself, the coach, Eric Lugo, of course, I'm modeling all of that, and Coach Maker that joined us earlier. And a big shout out once again to Texas High School Sports Coaches Association for letting us use this nice office out here for another season, another year.
Hospitality was great.
Oh, yeah. So the districts for 26, 27, 28, and 29 are set. We should be back, or no, 26, 27, and 28.
Yes.
Yeah, are set, and we should be back here in another 2 more years for another realignment show.
And I'll definitely see you in August against that first scrimmage against Manor and UTEC.
Yeah. So that's going to be at Manor and then Elgin at Lockhart. So once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and thank Quantum Towing for their main sponsorship for the 2026 UIL Realignment Show here on the SARGE Sports Network, live from the San Marcos headquarters of the Texas High School Coaches Association. And I'll post up all the
updates.
All the updates, all the new districts for Lockhart, Lulen, Fairleigh, and surrounding school areas also on the SARGE Sports Network. That way, if you missed it right now, you're going to be able to catch it a little bit later on this afternoon. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in and for y'all support of Lockhart Lions Sports, Lulen Eagle Sports. As for myself, Milo Sarge Waters, Eric Lugo, the coach Mato Galvez, we'll see you next time. And like I always say, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions. Yes.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast on the SARGE Sports Network. Today's broadcast was brought to you by our main sponsor, Quantum Towing. And remember, like the SARGE always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!